All right, let's get into our next topic. This one's a quick one. So I thought this was pretty interesting. This is the cheapest Tesla Model 3 available in the country that is actually for sale. And so we'll take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hackings.com, but basically just getting the best thing on Tesla at the best possible price. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So shout out to Occupy Mars. I thought this was super interesting. I think I found the cheapest Tesla in the nation. Let's see if it's actually still available. We can see it on the screen, 2022 Tesla Model 3. I mean, obviously there's a reason why this is the cheapest one in the nation because it's got massive damage on the front, but great price according to Edmunds, 17,450. It's got one accident, ladies and gentlemen. So imagine that. 2 owners, and it was also a rental vehicle. It's in Miami. If you're interested in buying this one, let's see if, and it still is actually available. It's actually on the lower end of all different prices. Edmunds considers this a used vehicle a great price because it's savings of $18,000 below market. I mean, is this even allowed to sell a vehicle like this on Edmunds? I would imagine like Edmunds would flag this 100%, right? Because it's got massive front end, probably has damage all over the place. Like you literally are not, you should not be able to sell it. But the funny thing is, this might still be able to be driven. And maybe that's why they're able to sell it because I mean, it'll just buff out, right? Like you just put some wax on it and it'll clean up at the end of the day. But of course, it does have an accident on it as marked here and by, seen on the front. But this is interesting to me because not because it's the cheapest one out there, but because of the price. Let's say it takes $10,000, which it probably might take more than that to actually fix it. But let's say if you bought this and were able to actually, now that I'm thinking about it, does this qualify for the $4,000 EV tax credit because it's being purchased from a dealer? It's under $25,000. I mean, I don't think the EV tax credit for the used side cares if it's damaged or not, right? So this might be a very interesting loophole because you could get the $4,000 tax credit, which would then help, of course, with you fixing it up and getting a new bumper, new hood, new everything. And of course, it could at the end be kind of dangerous as well because if we can't see the battery damage on you here, but that could really be scary at the end of the day if the battery is messed up. But new fenders on both sides, bumper, of course, 2 new headlights probably, and a new hood. But the good thing is here, which as you know, there's no engine on this in the front. So really it's mostly cosmetic and the battery is on the underneath and then the motors are probably really low on the front, or this might be a rear wheel drive. So maybe it's back there and it's untouched, but really interesting price. The cheapest Model 3 available in the country right now. But of course, I don't know if I recommend, or I can't recommend buying this one. But definitely check it out if you're interested. And shout out to Occupy Mars for posting it. Yeah, it needs calibration. Yeah, the whole thing needs calibration 100%. But we're going to jump into our next topic. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down in the description is the Patreon link, so definitely check it out.